tit. The floor. What is up, Robin? I'm supposed to be doing this unboxing, and I'll still do it. I'm not against it, but just feel like I should probably wait until I get a little more people in the chat. How you been, Robin? Yeah, this whole, jeez, my whole channel is based on flipping knives. Yeah, mostly butterfly knives. Ooh. This one's amazing. It's engraved on both sides, and it's a Damascus steel blade. It's kind of hard to tell, but you can kind of see it there. Yes, very cool. And the blade itself is just super dangerous. Yeah, definitely gotten cut quite a few times. Since we're here, I'll go through my Balisong collection. Yes, I've gotten, this thing specifically gets caught on everything, so I've had to really perfect my craft in order to make sure that I, A, don't get cut, and B, that I'm not making an ass out of myself, especially live. That's the biggest risk there, is doing this kind of stuff live, especially when, if I didn't know what I was doing, then I'd be getting cut a lot. But it's not to say I haven't gotten cut. I've gotten cut quite a few times. So I'll go through my Balisong collection. These are butterfly knives, also known as Balisongs. This is called a Xolo, Xolo, by blackbalisong.com. This was a free knife that I got. Again, it is custom engraved. I didn't pick this. It just came like this, and I love it. I've had it for like almost 4 years, something like that now. This is my Gaboon by Fellowship Blades. It's got a, it's called a Tempest Fade anodization on the handles. This was like a $475 knife. It's also my lightest knife. Very nice knife. Again, that was by Tempest, Fellowship Blades, and that is the Gaboon. I know, it's fire, right? This is my, the company's Flytanium. This is my Talisong. It is a Tonto Balisong. It's got like circular kind of handles as opposed to most of the square kind of style handles. I love this knife a lot. It's a very, very comfortable handle. Hey, sounds good. Have a good rest of your night, alright? Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And by the way, happy Monday. Love you guys. Appreciate everybody that stops in. You know what it is. Also got this one. This is a custom knife that I am working on currently. It is a Maztec. It's engraved in there. Doesn't have knives, just Maztec. This is a Chab, a channeled Alpha Beast, and bone dry. This is actually a clone too, but still a good knife either way. Got my Rebola. My blackbalisong.com. Have a good day at school tomorrow too. School, work, whatever you guys are doing, have a good day tomorrow. Love and appreciate all my subscribers, my supporters, my fans, whatever you guys are, and whatever I am to you. I'm just glad to be a part of your day, your life, whatever it is. You know, I'm grateful. Not everybody is lucky enough to have a channel or a platform that they can speak their mind or, you know, gather a fan base or, you know, just show you guys cool stuff, things that I find interesting and cool that I get to share with you guys. Or like I said, today is, this is like monumental if you're a subscriber of mine. My channel blew up based on the fact that I was buying knives so often. More specifically, I was buying Balisong knives. And this was the very first knife, my Flytanium Tater Song. It is a limited edition knife. There's only 500 of these in existence, and this is number 299. Absolutely love this thing. It is razor sharp. One of the best unboxing experiences that I've ever had to this day of any product ever. Flytanium is always amazing. Always has a special place in my heart because of that. That knife is pricey. For me to even consider selling that would have to be well over $500. I might even be in the $600-700 range. But this is my titanium. This is my titanium Cygnus. Sorry. Whoa, I did catch that one. Just little off when it comes to. Ooh, see, I do be getting cut live. It's a nice little split. Nice little chunkarooski out the old fingy. The knives aren't sharp. Yeah, so I just bleed. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Yeah. I do be bleeding though. You know, when I do get cut, it does happen. It's not like I'm lying about that. You know. But the show must go on. This one really does low-key hurt. Luckily, I got a Band-Aid right here. Right here. Why do you have a Band-Aid there, Maztec? Because, again, if you're a longtime fan, like this video, first off, because I bleed for your entertainment, you know? And this unboxing is about to be epic, just so you guys know. I haven't bought a knife for this channel, besides giveaways, in years. So, if you're just tuning in, you just missed a cut from the old Cygnus. Benchmade 82 with a Magna Cut. Yes, anything Magna Cut, I'm going to say go for. My Gaboon is Magna Cut steel, and I can't tell you how good the blade retention is. I've had this for quite some time now. I've used this as a work knife, and I work in a welding shop, so the fact that this thing is withstanding the test of time should tell you Magna Cut steel is the way to go, especially if you're in like a rougher environment, you know, like if you're somebody that's in the trades, you know, then it almost makes sense to get yourself a doesn't have to be Magna Cut, so to speak. I'm seeing a lot more people with the OTF out the front, you know, Microtex, and I'm a fan of those, honestly. I really do enjoy Microtex, and if you can, maybe I'm weird, but I'm somebody that likes to put a knife on, and mind you, most of my knife sheaths are like if I'm wearing a knife to work, it's in just like the ghetto, you know, regular these things that you get from wish.com or whatever it is. And yes, we are doing an unboxing. It is going to be an epic unboxing. I'm very excited for this. I have not even opened this myself. The knife is still in the plastic in the box, guys. I've waited all day for this, for you guys. This is my Atropos knives, Balisong holster. It makes any knife you're gonna have on you look good. But I I wear knives like a fucking accessory. Is this knife gonna go with my outfit type shit, you know? But I'm a guy. Maybe that's how guys accessorize. I don't know. That's what I did for a while, and I've got tons of different styles of knives to go with different, you know, different setups. If you're going out to eat at a burger joint, donut place, you know, if you're going to do a sacrifice at an Aztec temple, um, carpenter, it would be at EDC. Oh yeah, dude, mine is definitely so. I have Balisongs that are EDC. Lately, it has been my Alpha Beast clone, and when you get these, they don't look like this. I did this on the belt sander at work, because that's what I do. Maztec Valley Custom. The idea here is I'm going to, once this channel blows up and it gets to where I'm making money on this channel, what I plan to do is dump that money back into the channel. By doing so, I'm going to be buying a lot of clones. We're going to vote as a collective, so if you're a subscriber, that means you have an overall say-so in the channel, period. You can become a moderator instantly, which means you have a say-so in the channel. You have say-sos in knife designs, in what clones are picked that I'm going to buy in bulk, that I'm going to choose to do certain modifications to, that we're all going to do votes on to see, hey, should we do a recurve on the blade? Should we shorten the blade? Should we make it, you know, a samurai sword looking thing, like that kind of stuff. You guys will have a say-so in everything. And if this does turn into a business, I do plan to hire people from the channel first and foremost, because you guys will know the ins and outs better than anybody else would. And you guys are my family. Once you're a subscriber, you're family. Period, point blank. That's how it's always been. That's how it's always going to be. Once you're a subscriber, you're entered giveaways. My next giveaway is at 1,500 subscribers. I plan to be giving away 3 Balisongs plus 1 out of my personal collection. The one I will be giving away is my Cygnus, my titanium Cygnus. Great knife. I love it. Obviously, it just cut the shit out of me, but it is a beautiful knife, regardless. And whoever gets it, it's cool because you got to have a knife that I flipped live on my channel, you know? So I was going to wait until we get some more people in here, so I'm going to do this unboxing either at the 20, 25, or 30-minute mark. And just show you guys I'm not fucking around, here's the box, okay? In this box is a big fucking knife. Big fucking knife. And anybody that knows anything about knives, this is a Miller Bros knife. Okay, this is something that I got secondary, off the secondary market. So somebody got this and it wasn't the type of knife that they wanted, which means that I got it at a discount, a fat discount. And the only reason I got it at such a big discount is because it's not the original packaging. It is not the same box. Take it with a grain of salt. It is what it is. But it's a beautiful knife, and I've only had one of their knives, and it was very, very, very good. Very heavy, very sturdy, beautiful knife. This unboxing is going to be one of many coming up. I plan to be doing these more often. That's what got this channel up and popping, and then people enjoyed watching the unboxing and then realized, hey, I watched an unboxing of a knife that I could win on this channel. And that's cool. People look forward to that kind of stuff. It is a folder. It is a folder. So, and that's another thing too. This is a Balisong channel, you know. It's been, you know, Maztec knives. It's been a Balisong channel for a really long time, and I want to make sure that I'm not just being biased. You know, I use folders as a matter of fact, I'll go through some of the folders that I currently have and that I use, and a lot of them aren't super high end either, you know. A lot of them. Oh, and while we're here, if you guys wouldn't mind, please like the video. If you guys want to share some of my content, it would mean the world to me. I feel like my channel gets shadow banned because I'm advertising knives, and they look at me like I'm a terrorist when really I show you guys the safe ways to to handle these, to flip them. I give you guys trick tutorials on how to do this stuff. You know, I don't want you guys to get hurt, but unfortunately, you know, when it comes to flipping knives, it's not a if, it's a when game. Again, this live specifically, I just cut myself. Does it deter me? No, not at all, because I love it. There's so many different shapes, styles, different materials. This is a one of one. This is the only one in the world by blackbalisong.com. It's called the Del Muerte. And it was $1,000 knife. Get a bunch of views. Yeah, I get pretty fucked. I think a lot of it is to keep in mind, I vape on this. Like I don't bullshit you guys. And I do have a predominantly younger audience, you know, it is what it is. Is it because I'm just easier to get along with, that I am just easier to relate with? Possibly, dude. Am I upset about that? No, not at all. I'm a father. You know, it makes sense that people would see me as somebody that they could look up to, that they feel safe with, comfortable with, that they could trust for, you know, the best information that I could possibly give you guys. And I like, and mind you, my lives on a good week or two, if I'm posting pretty consistently, like with this, I'm going to be doing some screenshots, or so I'll capture like a 40-second clip for my shorts or whatever, and then I'll repost that on here. Some of those shorts, they get like, you know, 300 views, but I've got like almost 1,500 subscribers, so my numbers don't add, you know what I'm saying? So and also the main thing, because I have such a young audience, my times for posting is just all over the place because I work. My schedule for work is crazy too. I work in a machine shop, you know, with welders. I'm a forklift driver. I'm a kidder for the welding guys. And I'm trying to be a welder down the road too, so like I'm dabbling, dipping my toes and all this other stuff. So I wake up at 3 in the morning, and I don't even start work until 5. Start work from 5 until 3:30. And I love my job. I love everybody that I work with. Everybody's solid people. If anybody needed my help outside of work that I work with, I would absolutely help. And that's how much I respect those people. Everybody treats me good too. So, you know, 115 subs, and I get like 1,600 views minimum on my knife shorts. Damn, that's good, dude. Uh, I'm also not a hater, you know, like I want people to succeed, you know. Just because I'm not doing better than you doesn't mean I don't want you to, you know, keep kicking ass, dude. Like that's good, you know. Do I wish that I had that many views? Absolutely. I don't know why I don't. But again, I do vape on my channel. YouTube frowns upon that. I do tend to swear sometimes. YouTube frowns upon that. I do use cannabis. You know, YouTube frowns upon that. So I mean, I've done tattoos on my YouTube channel on myself. I've done a bunch of different types of content, man. Like I'm literally a recovering drug addict. and criminal who, you know, I'm just trying to find my spot in the world, and it's been a really really hard and very disheartening journey for the most part. A lot of days I feel like giving the fuck up because it just feels like I'm going in circles. Um, but I have a daughter who relies on me, and that's the main reason that I keep going. You know, a lot of days I want to give up, and then I remember that I can't. I want to. It's easy. A lot of people do. But you want to make sure you're not one of those people because it takes a lot more effort to, you know, to keep shit going, and not everybody can pull that off. But if you can, fucking proud of you, you know. I don't like to get sappy, but also I like to be real with you guys. You know, I like to be as transparent as possible. Again, once you're a subscriber, you're your family. You know, we're all gonna go through good and bad together. I'm gonna ask you guys how your days are when I go to and do these lives because I give a shit. I read what you guys send me in these. You know, I also let you guys know my full name so we can be Facebook friends. You know, and uh, and if you guys want to, that's fine. My name is Matthew Maslowski. Mattthew. Maslowski. If I don't have 100 fucking new friend requests on Facebook, I'm gonna be very upsetty spaghetti. Okay, I'm a real life person. If you guys see me on the street, kick me in the ankle, give me a high five, do something. Yo, hey Maztech, what's up? Or Matt, because that's my name. My last name is Maslowski, hence the name Maztech. I love knives. I'm a father. I skateboard. So like, come winter, we're gonna do some snowboarding, snow skating. We're gonna do some sledding shit. It's gonna be awesome, dude. I cannot wait to have like this channel needs to blow up a little bit more so that way I can give it the credit it deserves because I've been putting effort in. But, you know, as well as being a father, working, all that other stuff, it is hard. So for me to put the effort into the channel and not see the feedback that I expect, it is disheartening. But I don't give up. I still do this stuff. I check in on y'all. I make sure that I hear from you guys, and if you guys have shit going on in real life, let's talk about it in these lives. That's why I do these, so we can have a real life one-on-one or one-on-one million, whoever's in here with me, you know? Everybody's got a life, dude, you know, and not everybody has a friend to talk to about it. I can be that friend, and I have no problem doing that. I am the free counselor you guys never have to pay that you'll always have, you know? Some of my subscribers have my fucking personal cell number. You know, do they blow me up all the time? No, but I check on them sometimes. Y'all hit them up before they hit me up. You know, who's really invested, I guess. But yeah, we're about to open this knife up, guys. I'm not going to keep waiting. If you're here, first and foremost, I want to do an introduction. My name is Matthew Maslowski. If you guys want to add me on Facebook, run it. We could be besties for life. We could hang out in real life. I want to do this summer I plan to do a meet and greet, like a camp out kind of thing. And it's just because that way we could all get together. You guys can be hands-on with my knives, the knives you guys see in this channel. I could hang out with you guys, teach you guys some tricks, cook food on the fire, joke, eat food, you know, have some drinks. And I don't necessarily mean alcoholic. I'm an adult. I'm 34. But I mean just, you know, have beverages and food. You know, it's a camp out kind of a situation and a meet and greet. I want everybody to have fun. If you guys want to bring your parents, I have no problem doing that. You know, like I want this to be a safe platform where you guys don't have to look over your shoulder. You guys can feel comfortable to talk about what you want to talk about, obviously with discretion, you know. There are kids, females, stuff like that. Obviously, you guys have to have a filter and some respect to be, uh, you know, to be honest with you. But I think it'd be cool, you know, like everybody should have the same opportunity that I have to speak with you guys. You know, I started off just wanting to show people that hey, I got some cool knives. You know, I think they're cool. Not everybody else that I know in my real life thinks they're cool, but maybe I'll find some like-minded individuals on the internet that might appreciate the same stuff that I do. And sure as shit, you know, here we are. I've had this channel for 4 years, so it's not like drastic changes have happened, so to speak. But you know, I've stayed true and blue and stuck with this, and you know, I've tried my damnedest to. Oops, sorry, to you know try and be as consistent as I can, as well as having a life and you know a kid and um, and I try to involve her in this channel as well. You know, I try to let you guys in a little bit. I don't want to invite you all the way in, you know. And the reason I do that is because not everybody's a subscriber. Not everybody's here to stay, you know. And that's the unfortunate thing about life. I'm here to stay. Once you're with me, you're not getting rid of me. Friends till the end, man. Um, Again, I'm gonna take a few hits off my vape. We're gonna shoot the shit a little bit more, and then we're gonna dive into this knife. I will also let you guys know where you can find this knife if you choose to want to get it, because it is very cheap for what it is. This is my Muhammed's horchata. So, and I also don't know how long this is going to be for, because I do have to FaceTime my daughter. So we're getting into this unboxing right fucking now. My name is Matt. Welcome to Maztec Knives, aka Maztec Valley Customs. Have I ever flipped? I have never flipped a Zyzex, but I would love to, because they look like they're incredible knives. Alright, first look. Looks good. This is a pin that makes the folding knife a fixed blade. And ideally, I'd like to buy Zyzex for the channel. This knife is massive. It is massive. And you guys know I haven't opened it yet because it's still in the box. And the wrapper. Sealed. Well, not sealed. This is a beautiful knife. Look how chunky this thing. Mind you, I'm pretty much a 6 foot tall guy, okay? This is... Dude. I can't even... That's a big boy right there. And then as you can see, that pin goes through there to make it a solid fixed blade. That's a big knife right there. Yeah, this like isn't even a fucking... This you can't even flip open. Oh, the Recon, huh? Oh, $375. That's actually not a bad price. Yeah, that's exactly what I was just gonna say. This thing reminds me of the blade from Soul Calibur. What was it? Death Eater or something like that? God, I wish this thing was a little less, um... Oh, that's cool too, actually. It has the anodization there too. Nightmare, that's what it is. Dude, yes, you're an awesome subscriber. So I don't think that this one is going to be a good flipper, because of how much of a locking mechanism this has to it for it to be able to be flicked out would be very, very, very fucking hard. I mean, it's doable. It's just gonna take some fucking breaking in, I think. Yeah, this is the biggest, coolest knife I've ever gotten. I couldn't tell you the specs on it. Again, this is secondhand. This was not the original style that the gentleman wanted. I don't recall the specs on it, but I can tell you right now, this right here is beautiful anodization on this. You know what I'm gonna do for you guys because I love you, like my sweet sweet baby birds. I'll feed you. Oh, I'll feed you. Like I said, even there has the anodization. The Beehawk is what it is. Dude, look at that fucking handle. Look at the clip on here, dude. Just a chonk monster. These are also all my knives that I have out right here in my little Flytanium case with my little morale patches. Got my horchata flavored Muhammad cart as well as my, is it going to be the skateboard? Nope. Basketball. Skateboard. Hell yeah, dude. That's right. Gang, gang. But this is a beautiful knife. So I grabbed this off of Amazon, believe it or not. And this may be a clone. And if it is, I'll tell you what, it's a pretty damn good looking clone for a Miller Brothers. So, yeah. I'm going to end this real quick, guys. I hate to end it abruptly, but my daughter's about to pass out, and her mom just messaged me for a FaceTime call because she does live in Wisconsin. But I will be going live tomorrow after I get out of work. I'm going to shoot for probably 5, 6 o'clock, so that way, does that thing come preloaded with Tony Hawk Pro Skater? Hell no, dude, that's great. You guys make sure to subscribe because you guys, especially you two fuckers, I like you guys a lot. I'm gonna need you guys to be my moderators for sure. Have a good rest of your night, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Like I said, I'm gonna go live around 4 or 5, maybe 6 o'clock. But make sure to stop on over, guys. Okay. Love you. Have a good rest of your nights and have a good day at work tomorrow or school, whatever you guys.